Good morning, children. Today we will study nutrition in plants. So, what is nutrition? Nutrition means obtaining the food. So, what are nutrients? Nutrients are the components of the food. For example, vitamins, minerals. These are all the nutrients. Those are the components of the food. So before going to the nutrition in plants, we will briefly discuss about the classification of the living organisms. So living organisms can be classified into autotrophs and heterotrophs. All the living organisms can be classified into autotrophs and heterotrophs. What are autotrophs? Auto means self. Auto means self. Autotrophs are the organisms which will produce their own food. I'll repeat once again. Autotrophs are the organisms which will produce their own food. But heterotrophs are the organisms which will depend on the other organisms for the food. Example for the autotrophs are plants, algae. Plants and algae. What about heterotrophs? Heterotrophs consists of all the animals, fungi. So heterotrophs can be further classified into herbivore, carnivore and omnivore. Heterotrophs are further classified into herbivore, carnivore and omnivore. Herbivores are the organisms which depends on only plant and plant products. Herbivore are the organisms which depends on plant and plant product. Carnivore are the animals which depends on the meat and meat products. Omnivore are organisms which depend on both the plant and plant product and also the flesh of the animal. So you have to write one example for each of these. Okay. So after studying this classification, we can say that plants are autotrophs. Plants are autotrophs. So plants can prepare their own food. How do they prepare their own food? They prepare their own food by a special process called photosynthesis. They prepare their own food by the special process called photosynthesis. So we will write it down. Photosynthesis. What do you mean by photo? Photo means light. Photo means light. Synthesis means preparation. Preparation of food using light is the process, that is photosynthesis. How do they get the light? They get the light using a special pigment present in the leaves. The special pigment which is present in the leaves is called chlorophyll. The green color, all the plants have the green color, that is due to the presence of a special pigment that is called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll helps to absorb the sunlight. Chlorophyll helps to absorb the sunlight. That sunlight is used as a fuel. How we use some fuel like LPG in the cooking? Plants use the sunlight as the fuel in cooking process. Okay. So photosynthesis is a process in which the plant prepares their food using light as the source of energy. So we will start discussing. We will start studying about photosynthesis in detail. For photosynthesis, plants need carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide can be written as CO2 and water. water is written as H2O. And also they need sunlight as a fuel. They need sunlight as a source of energy. Which absorbs the sunlight? Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll absorbs the sunlight. So CO2 plus H2O will turn into C6H12O6, that is glucose, plus oxygen. So CO2 plus H2O in presence of sunlight gets converted into glucose and oxygen. O2 is oxygen. If it is difficult for you, you can also write, instead of CO2, you can write carbon dioxide plus water will convert into glucose and oxygen. This is the process of photosynthesis. So plants obtain their carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Around 21% of the atmospheric gas is carbon dioxide itself, and they obtain their water requirement from the water. The roots helps to obtain or absorb the water from the soil. Then sunlight will be catched by chlorophyll, which is present in the leaf. Chlorophyll is present in the leaf. There is total light harvesting system in the leaves of the plant. They helps them to absorb the sunlight. So carbon dioxide is obtained from the environment. Water is obtained from the soil, from the roots, and sunlight is catched by the chlorophyll. So this process happens in the leaf itself. Next, what happens? How does the carbon dioxide enters into the leaf? Carbon dioxide enters to the leaf with the help of a special cells called stomatal cells. Stomata looks like this. Stomata is present in the leaves. Stomata is present in the leaves. So this is the stomatal pore. This is the opening through which the carbon dioxide enters, and after photosynthesis oxygen comes out. So this is the cell which helps for the exchange of the gases in the plants. So this is called stomata. These two are guard cells. Guard cells. This is stomatal pore. Stomatal pore. These two are guard cell. This is the stomatal pore. These flower-like cells are subsidiary cells. These are subsidiary cells. So when they need carbon dioxide, they take in the carbon dioxide through this opening itself. So carbon dioxide comes from the environment, water comes from the soil, and chlorophyll absorbs the sunlight, and plants prepare their food. This is very important equation in the nutrition in plants, and also it is very important process for all the living organisms. Why is it important? Because we get our food from the plants. We get our food, that is glucose, from the plants, and also we get oxygen, that is what we breathe. We get both the oxygen and food from this process itself. That's why it is very important for us to study this process in detail. Hope you have understood this session. You have enjoyed this session. Thank you all.